Now, this past week, the city of Tshwane was inundated with a fash pack as Africa Fashion Week set up camp at City Hall. Over 4 days, designers from around the continent presented their vision for the next season with some really incredible fashion moments in between. Here to share some of those outstanding moments with us is our own fashion director, Alexis Chaffe. Good morning, Alexis.
Good morning.
You look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Really stunning. Now, I know that Africa has been an incredible source of inspiration for international designers. How did our creative talent meet expectations? Did we meet it? Did we go beyond it? Let us know.
You know, the one thing of the week is that what I heard from every single designer that I spoke to, that they were so proud to be there. And at the moment, there's this real focus on Africa, and our designers are really feeling that spotlight on them, and they are just loving it. And Africans, you know, we own print, we own color, and this is what inspires the rest of the world. And it was wonderful to see our talent really embracing that. And I mean truly, not in like, you know, just in a print dress, you know, really working with those silhouettes, using African prints in a really modern and accessible way. And they've been doing this over the years, but I felt this year that they'd finally got it right. That it was wearable, that it was on international trend, and yet it had such a unique flavor to it. Also with menswear, really proud, loud menswear. And of course, you know, as Africans, our personality, our mix of cultures, our weather, we can own color as well. And that we really saw coming through on the catwalks for men and for women. Some incredible colors coming through the women's wear collections as well. And it really was quite a vibrant collection of clothing.
What I love to see is that this year there seems to be a no-holds-barred kind of look, or rather, you know, move in fashion. Like people are just being really bold, being really out there. But what were some of the notable trends that you picked up at Africa Fashion Week?
You know, I saw quite a lot of, internationally we've seen a lot of white coming through all the collections. And we also saw white at Africa Fashion Week. But I felt like because of our climate, that the white also went into different combinations of neutrals, you know, from your khakis to your beiges to your white prints. And this really, like I say, it does suit our kind of lifestyle, layers to it. Layering, you know, especially was quite a key look. Snake print. And I always say snake print, it's still a print, but it's also quite neutral in its tones. So it's quite an easy print to pair. And yes, like I said, going back into the layering, menswear as well. Some really interesting, more complicated silhouettes, some different styles for men that we were seeing, not just the usual stuff. Layers, you know, pairing those short layers with those long layers with a bit of volume, with something that's a bit pulled back. I felt like there was more of a thought process to the designs this year. And of course, you know, sheer. We've seen loads of sheer for the past 2 seasons. We saw it this week as well. Again, in terms of layering, a little bit more of a sophisticated design. So layering, we saw embellishment on those sheer layers as well. Again, that's another international trend which has picked up locally. Remember that a lot of the African designers do actually work overseas now. So they have inspirations from home, and they also have these international inspirations. Some really, really beautiful texture, 3-dimensional embellishment, you know, from your feathered leather pieces to actual feathers to these beautiful oversized sequins and you know, applique. Really incredible. And we have to say congratulations to our homegrown favorite designers, Cloak CGDT, that won African Designer of the Year.
That's awesome. So proud
They
of
so
them,
deserve it. Finally.
Flying that flag really high
Finally.
there. Oh, I'm so happy then. Thank you so much, Alexis. And these pics will all be on our website as well.
So the viewers can see all those trends. They can recap throughout the week.
Oh, fantastic. Always great to have our fashion director, Alexis, here as well, giving us all of the latest trends on what is going on in the world of fashion. And of course, if you, like she said, want to go and see those again, you can go to our Expresso website. But it is 7.5 weeks till Christmas, and all of us are already thinking, what are we going to do for Christmas gifts? We've got a great and a very gorgeous thing that you could create yourself. So check this out.